What's up, guys? This is Redneck Gamer. I'm here to talk about why I hate working in the retail business. Oh, Jesus Christ, where to get going here? First of all, here's some F1 2016 gameplay. Probably my most intense practice session ever. Anyway. Water. Why I hate working in retail. First of all, the people. The people I work with are great. The customers I absolutely hate. I'm not going to say where I work, but where I work I have a lot of regular customers and they're great, but the rest of them that come in are absolute batshit stupid. Like, it's horrible. My number one thing wrong with retail, I think, is the people that can't figure out how to work a goddamn pin pad. A pin pad is the easiest thing to work, probably, in America. If they can work their iPhone or Android, I don't care what, it's just, I'm saying iPhone primarily because that's what the majority of these stupid people have. If you can work your iPhone just fine, you should be able to work a pin pad. Like with ours, if you have the chip card, you gotta put it in. It fucking says on the screen, insert your card. Insert. What else do you think that means? You think it means swipe it? Fuck no. It means insert the chip at the bottom of the pin pad. And then ask for their pin number. And say they don't have a pin number because it's a credit card. Okay? I tell them, press the yellow button. They press the red button and it cancels the transaction, then they have to take the card out and put it back in, and it makes them mad because it was their fault, but they think it was my fault. No, I didn't do jack shit. But like, if they ask me, is the red button to do credit, I say, it is the yellow button. As soon as I say, yeah, you know, of the word yellow, they think, oh, it is, because they are thinking I'm saying yes when I'm not. So they press the red button and it cancels the transaction. That's not a thing. And when they're confused on why they have to take the card out and put it back in, it's like, you canceled it. It says on the screen, take out card and insert again. It says it. Where did you guys go to school to think, oh, maybe I didn't read, or you know, I didn't learn how to read in school? Bullshit. You don't know that shit when you're in first grade, or sooner than that. Oh my god. And the part, you know, I've gotten to a point where I hate the pin pads so much, or not pin pads, I hate the people using them so much that I want people to just hand me cash. Just hand me a $20 bill and be done with it. Or whatever, you know? I don't care. Just hand me cash and be done. Because giving me cash and me giving you change is easier and less stressful on me and you than to put in your fucking credit card and do the chip and whatever. Now I do overnights, so I've seen a lot less of that. But with overnights, a pet peeve is just when people come in. I'm working hard on a project because although yes, I still am a cashier, I have the ability to go out and do whatever I want on the sales floor and do a project or something that I need to do or something. I'm pretty much just a glorified janitor is what I'm doing. And it's just what I do. And here I am tweaking with my settings to be more immersed with the game, if you will. And when people come in at like 2 o'clock in the morning on a Monday night or something, like, I guarantee you tonight, it's a Monday, I guarantee you when it's 2 o'clock, people are gonna come in. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Even last week, I worked Sunday night into Monday, and it fucking, the store was packed full of people still until about 2 o'clock. Or no, about 1 o'clock, I think. It's just like, what the hell are you doing? Like, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Like, what are you guys doing on a Sunday night? Don't you have to work in the morning like most normal people do? Because someone has to do the overnight shifts, and I chose that because I'm chasing the money. And it's just crazy how oblivious people can be when they're in a store. At least what I try to do, I try to know my bearings and, like, I know where I am in the store. I know where I am in the state. Some people come up to me, how do I get to the store down the street? Boy, I don't know, maybe you turn out onto this road and go down to it. Or, you know, you have a smartphone. Google Maps is a wonderful thing. I shouldn't have to help you with how to drive. Like, these people have driver's license and I'm telling them how to get to somewhere. And another thing is just, we do have some regular people that come in that every time they come in, they tell us their life story. And this is just general retail problems. This is everywhere. But people, mainly the older people, they come in and they tell us their life story on what has happened up until this point with their lives. I'm not paid enough to know about this. Like, you have a therapist and everything to do that for you, or listen to you, you know? It's not my job. Probably one of the biggest things with being a cashier, a problem would be, is when you're standing at your register and a customer says, "Are you open?" No, I'm just fucking standing here and doing nothing. I'm just standing here. Or, you know, when I'm out on the sales floor doing, you know, stocking stuff or something. Excuse me, do you work here? Boy, I am only wearing my work uniform, a name badge, and my company logo on my shirt. On the back side too, so even if they come from the back, it's right below my collar on the back of my neck. Do you work here? I don't know, I can't tell. That's the whole oblivious thing. And if they're trying to start small talk or something, that's bullshit. That's not a thing. That's, don't do it. Just don't. If you can obviously tell that they work here, they most likely work here. I give it a 99% chance that they work there. Whenever I'm in a different store, if I go to anywhere else, I say, "Excuse me, can you help me find something?" Or something. Or I just say, "Excuse me," and they're like, "Yo, yeah, how can I help?" You know, they're instantly right on that, you know? And they're immediately happy. They're not like, "Oh, wow, look, a person that didn't say, do you work here?" And then... oh, yeah, I fucked up on that turn. Retailer is a really frustrating line of business. You take a lot of bullshit. Like, I had another, I think, yeah, it was last week when I was working. 2 girls came in at like 2 o'clock and they were hitting on me, and it's just like, I'm taken, thank you very much. And good old retail. But yeah, that's pretty much the sum of my pet peeves. Another thing would be, I guess, when the whole thing with cash, like, you know, if I give you your change, you know, obviously you're gonna get some cents back. When I have my hand in a certain way to give you change, be prepared, because you're gonna have some coins in your hand. Don't just drop them on the floor and be like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like, and it just kills time. If there's a line at your register, it just, oh man, oh, just it irritates the shit out of me. This is more becoming a rant more than anything else, but there legitimately is problems across all of retail. Everyone in this business, everyone that works retail, has this problem. Have the same pet peeves as me, I guarantee it. They all go through the same shit. There's always those 2 other employees that are so hypocritical. They tell you to do things, but they don't do it themselves. You know? And then when you do it and they watch you do it, you're like, oh, you're doing it wrong. It's like, no, I'm not. Like about 2 months ago, we have to temp check our coolers and our freezer about 5 times a day. And when the morning person was leaving, she asked me, you know how to do temps, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, show me. I'm like, why? It's just temps. How can you screw that up? So they're just like, I just want to make sure you're doing it right. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go and check the temps on the cooler. I open the door. I shoot it with the laser, you know. Oh no, you can't do it down that door. You have to do it down this door. You're doing it wrong. And I'm like, I'm sorry, if the cooler is in between 33 and 40 degrees, it's working properly. The temperature change between this item and that item, and it's going to be about a degree, if that, maybe half a degree Fahrenheit. And you're going to say I'm doing it wrong. And then she continued to pander me about, this is the door we do it down, and this is the door we do it down for the freezer. And then, you know, do you know how to check out of dates? Do you know how to rotate stock and put the newer stuff in the back and the older stuff in the front? It's just like, I've been working in retail for 6 years. I would definitely hope so. And my recording only does 15 minutes of microphone recording, but that's fine. I caught it before it cut me off, so. And I guess my thing with retail, I'm sure it happens to others too, is if you're working an afternoon shift, you know, you have to be in at 4 o'clock or something. All day you're like, I work. I have to go to work, you know, I'm just sitting here and doing nothing. But you have that anticipation of, I have to go to work, I have to go to work, I have to go to work. And you can't just set, I, anyway, can't set my mind to anything. Because I'm so frustrated that I have to work at, you know, 4 to 10 or something. With overnights, it's not that bad. Because at least with overnights, I get home at about 8:30. I stay up until about 10 o'clock. I go to sleep. I wake up at anywhere from like 4 to 5. And that gives me a solid 5 to 6 hours before I have to go to sleep. Or I go to work, not go to sleep. And yeah, That's pretty much it. I can't really think of anything else that I hate on work, working in retail. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of this. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.